Hi everyone, welcome to the Fat Lady Knits. My camera just did something really interesting. I was already 3 minutes in, it turned itself off and turned itself back on. Now today I am struggling to keep my whole head in the video. And I finally think I figured out what I need to do. And that is to move the tripod with the light and the camera further away. Okay, let's hope this works. Let me tell you, this week, I don't know whether to be happy or sad. Let me tell you what happened. A circular sock machine came up for sale, and it's one of those circular sock machines that you can do color work on, where you're not raising, well, actually I shouldn't say that, because I don't know how the machine works. I've seen a video and I still don't understand how the machine works. Anyway, the machine is being sold for almost 6,000 US dollars. It's coming from Europe and the price is in euros. I cannot quibble with the person for the price of their machine, and I would not do that. But I did the math. Besides the 6,000 that the machine would cost, there would be shipping, insurance. What else? Shipping, insurance. I don't know about tax. Some places have a VAT and you have to pay that. And then in these crazy days of tariffs have always existed. I have no clue how much extra the government would want from me, because on a $6,000 purchase they would have their hands out. So I would love to have this machine because I want to do jacquard socks so badly, but I could not justify spending anywhere between 6,000 and 7,500 for a circular sock machine. I don't make socks to sell. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be relaxing when I'm not cursing the machine out or complaining about the yarn. So I opted out, which is a shame because I've wanted one of these for so long. It is what it is. Okay, that was one thing. But I hope it goes to a good home and that the person who acquires it has lots and lots of fun with it. Because with me, I would have been having fun with it. Okay? So, you saw it too? Did you buy it? I'm willing to travel to come and help you give it a workout, you know. Okay? Though you'd have to be fairly close because I don't think I'll be getting on a plane for 2025. That reminds me, vacation. Please remember, I told you last year and I'm going to tell you again this year. I take June, July, and August off from recording anything. I wish I could say to you that I'll be off knitting and crocheting and I'll come back with all these projects. No, I will be enjoying some outside time, some heavy duty air conditioning time, and lots of adult beverages. Okay, that's what I'll be doing. And I think I'm going to marry adult beverages with desserts and mini, just to see, because we've you don't want to hear about my vacation plans. That's all right. But I will think of you, and please know that I will have an adult beverage in your name. Okay? So, what have I done this week? Well, I made these. Well, it's only one. The second one is down here, but there's a story here. And once again, this is from the sock yarn I bought at Joann's, and I'm looking. Remember, what did they call it? No, I need glasses. I cannot see this, okay? And yes, it works. So my whole head is actually in this. It was the Premium Yarn Knit and Crochet Sock Star. Okay? And as I said, this working with stripes, it was awesome because now I don't have to think about it. After I make the first one, I look at the second one and I'm like, oh, around this color, I should shortly be changed. I should be doing the heel or I should be doing the toe. Okay, first story with this one. I started with this color, not realizing that I had won the rest of the yarn starting with this color. I had no clue, because this is a shorty, I had no clue this would end in purple. But guess what? Look where the purple is. It's on the underside of the sock. Now, everybody else on the internet would have come to you with a sock where the purple was on the outside and the green was on the inside, and then the toe and the cuff would match. But because it's me, it's the exact opposite. Now, I toyed with the idea of removing, because you see where there's that line of yellow, removing it and flipping it to the other side and then Kitchenering it. And then I thought about that. I was like, who the wants to do that? So the person I'm giving it to, I will suggest to her that if she wants to see more purple, or she wants her cuff and her toe to match, I should have steamed this. Yeah, I should have steamed it so you wouldn't see the pucker here. That she can just turn it down. Turn the cuff down and you have your purple. I think since now I have a better appreciation of stripes, what I'll do is next time I'll have waist yarn here and I'll start the sock from here and then go back and do the cuff in whatever color the toe turns out to be. Okay, that's what I will do. But as I said, if she wants matchy, just turn the cuff down. Okay, but these colors, they're pretty. They knit up really nicely. They really did. Oh my God, I need to start reading again. I think I'm forgetting the English language. Now, what happened to its twin? Ignore this, because I wrap the yarn around stitches when I'm changing yarn. I can just take a scissor and cut this off. But where's the scissor? Yeah, when I get a scissor, I'll just cut that off. Now, when I Kitchener a stock, when I'm done Kitchenering, do you know what makes me the most nervous? It's taking out the waste yarn that's here. And thank God, I am always nervous, which makes me cautious. So what does that mean? I looked at this, I had it on the right side, and I decided, oh yay, I finished Kitchenering. Let me just pull the stitches closed and I'll just pull out the waste yarn. I did not. My finger is inside the sock. Without my glasses, I did not realize I haven't finished Kitchenering. See that? Okay? Had I pulled out the waste yarn, I would have been left with, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 7, 14 live stitches just hanging there. But I have learned me, and I've learned to be cautious. So I have to finish Kitchenering, and then I will have and then just snip these ends. Okay? And I started pulling out the waste yarn. But something says, you know what? There's always double check. And that's when I found my fabulous hole right here. Then I looked at the sock and I'm like, I can get a scissor and just snip, get rid of all of, well, this is for the Kitchening. Snip these. What did I notice? when I lifted up the stitches, I missed these too. So, what's the easiest way for you to see this? Here's a stitch hanging by itself. Here's another stitch hanging by itself. Apparently, I missed those two stitches when I had to hang the hem. And not only that, I thought I'd only missed these two. I managed to snag them onto one of my light bulb stitch holders. It was only after I took off the waste yarn that I found those two, and then I found another one. So that's 5 stitches I did not catch when I was hanging the hem. Okay? This thing does, didn't it just went dark, didn't it? I'm clueless. I can't stress. But anyway, I now have 5 stitches that I have to go back and tack down so that they don't start running, because then they'll run this way and then come to the right side. No drama. So I have to fix those 5 stitches, and then I have to finish Kitchenering, and then close it up, and then take out the waste yarn. These things only happen to me. I watch other people's podcasts, and their stitch work, everything is perfect. Now, how did this get darker? It doesn't make sense. What's going on? I have no clue. And oh my God, there's a circle on here now. I don't know what that means. Forgive me. Y'all know I try, but lightning is a challenge. And then, so I have to fix this, and then I'll have the pair. And let me turn down, no, let's leave, yeah, I don't want to look at my mistakes right now. Let's leave the, whatever shade of green that is on. And that's what, so, and we can pretend I have 2 nice finished socks, which I soon will have. And then I said to myself, since I'm giving this sock to the same person, let me pull them all out. Because remember, there are these that I'm almost finished with. There are these that I showed you last week. I still really like these. And then there's this one. And I'm like, I'll get a nice gift bag and I'll put it. And then what happens? It was freezing last week. This today and the rest of the week is going to be in the 60s and 70s. Wool socks might not be appreciated at this time. And I can't find the other side. Is that a sign from the universe that maybe I should hold on to them? And then I would gift her 3 pairs of socks. A long one, which I have to find the other side. A medium one and a shorty. Yeah. My God, you don't think they're going to disappear? Or I'm going to look down and see one of the princesses' feet. You know how they sit and they put their feet up, or they curl their feet and go. I don't remember making a pair of socks for her that looked like that. Okay. I can't hide them, because if I hide them, I'll never find them again. So I have to figure something out. But I think she'll be pleased with them. I just need to find that other side, finish the Kitchenering, and put it somewhere that, let's say, because people start wearing jackets around September. Oh my God, April, May, June, July, 5 months. Where am I going to put this and still be able to find it? I don't know. And then, what did I do? Oh, I've decided I'm going to make socks for me. So I made another one. These are works in progress. So forgive the strings and the light bulbs and the unkitchenered toe, because you know I said I want to do socks that I can embroider. But then I have a conundrum. Do I wash these first and then embroider them? I don't know. What do you think? Please let me know. I would be grateful, because I don't want to embroider them and have them shrink and have the embroidery look really weird. And I can't figure out how I would wash the yarn I want to embroider with. And I have two pairs, because remember, I made these. So, and these are Croy sock yarn. I have to figure out, if you're an embroiderer, please let me know, because I don't. Okay? One day I will come on here and I will have socks that are beautiful, that are finished. There'll be no drama with the socks. There'll be no drama with Blue, who is back here, and working well. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yes, you do beautiful work. Absolutely. I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.